What's happening, people? Welcome to Saeed TV. This is Saeed Reacts. And yeah, man, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's signing is imminent, people. Well. What can I say, man? What can I say, people? I'm not gonna lie to you, man. This is worrying, man. Very worrying. The direction of this football club is worrying. The standards are worrying. The expectations are worrying. Everything about this worries me to the deepest of my emotions, man. You get me? Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It's gonna be a crazy one. I don't know what the club are gonna expect from this man to win his trophies, man. And I've said it from day one. Even if he wins the Europa League, I want him gone, mate. I want him gone, man. And that ain't no kind of personal thing, you get me? That ain't no kind of, get me, I don't hate the guy or whatnot. But for me, yeah, like, it's just getting to the point now where man's starting to get pissed off in it. You feel me? I'm starting to get pissed off because I don't know what this direction of this football club is going, man. I don't know what it is, you know what I mean? We are just here for the vibes, innit? You feel me? It feels like we're just at a party and that we're just chilling and whatnot, you know what I mean? And we're just here with a man them. You get me? Got David Beckham going on about, oh, Ollie's doing a great job over there, man. You know what I mean? The Pally, man. The PR spin, the PR, all this, you get me? It's in full swing, people, man. It really is in full swing, man. And you know what? Yeah, like everything about this for me, when you look at it in terms of context here, like the club are trying to save money. Let's be brutally honest here. Even though they're paying him $9 million a year, you're gonna get a top manager. You get me? They probably want more than that. If Ollie's, if the reports are that Ollie's, they're giving Ollie $9 million a year, the 5th highest in the league. You know what I mean? What would other managers want? Let's be real out here, man. You get me? Let's not beat around the bush, man. You get me? Like the signing for me stinks of any kind of, you know, ambition for the football club to reach to the top. We all know Ole Gunnar Solskjaer isn't good enough at this football club. Tactically, you know what I mean? Everything about his game, mate, is not good enough to be where we are. And I think for me, all this second spot bullshit, I can't give a shit, man. What you are measured on is trophies, man. And yes, people can say, well, he could still win the Europa League, but are you telling me, hand on heart, he's going to win the Europa League? I'm not sure, mate. I really, I'm not sure. You know what I mean? When you look at the level of quality that's in the Europa League, I don't know what I'm going to get with Ajax. I don't know what I'm going to get with Granada, Roma. You don't know what you're going to get with these teams, but you do know what you're going to get with Man City. You know what I mean? He's got his number. Southampton, you could have had in that next round. Chelsea, possibly in the final. You know what you're going to get with these teams. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, how can he say to himself and try and mess around with that team and then almost like, you know, give a shocking tactical display, which by the way, he got absolutely outdone by Brendan Rodgers, by the way. You know, how can you say to me that you want to give a 3-year contract to this guy, and how can you say to me that he could possibly win the Europa League? I just can't see it. The evidence right there is not there. You know what I mean? You can go out there and you could do so many things in life, you know what I mean? But if you've got kind of a way of doing it and you look like you're trying to achieve something, people can see through that and say, you know what? Let's give him a chance. But this manager, man, you know what I mean? Like, someone said the other day, you know what I mean? He didn't want a bottle of semi-final. This is how bad at this football club has become, man. People are saying, keep Ollie's at the wheel. Keep Ollie till there. All the rival fans are laughing at us, man. You know what I mean? But we're just like, yeah, but, you know, Ollie's is a great man manager. Listen, great man managers don't win you anything, mate. They don't win you anything. You've got to have a man who's ruthless in there, who will buy players suited to his quality style. Who will not just buy players so they can track back, so they're very hard working. That's the basis of football. That's the basis of footballing principles, to have that kind of person who can do that. You know what I mean? And I just don't know what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is trying to bring. You know what I mean? You just don't know what he's doing with McTominay and Fred. Then 1 week is Matic and Fred. And then 1 week is Matic and McTominay. What is, you know what I mean? What are you trying to do? Both of them, and all 3 of them, are never good on the ball. Never. And then you got Paul Pogba playing on the left. One of our best midfielders. And yes, he probably looks better on the left. But this is what we're playing. This is what we're dealing with right now. And there's no kind of talk of central midfielders a priority in this football club. It's all just attack Haaland. Listen, man, you're not going to get Haaland, mate, if you haven't got an ambitious manager and you haven't got style of play. And also, you haven't got people willing to give this guy, you know what I mean, assist that when he needs it. You know, we don't play through Haaland. We will never do that under this manager. So You know what I mean? I just don't know where people see it. I really don't. This, for me, I don't know. Like, it's going to divide the fan base even more. You know what I mean? Bring a fresh new manager in, bring a fresh new ideas in, and take this to the next level. Ollie's done what he can do. He's reached a ceiling, guys. He has reached a ceiling. And this offer of a 3 year, he's not even finished the season, guys, and we're offering. That just shows you everything you need to know about this football club and the Glazers and whatnot we're dealing with here. These incompetent, absolute frauds here are giving a manager a contract before they've even seen him win a trophy. How crazy is that, people, man? How crazy is that, man? From a club to do that. Barcelona, Real Madrid, all of these clubs will not do that, mate. These are elite clubs. Bayern Munich. They still haven't given Hansi Flick a new contract. They still haven't given a manager who's won the treble last year. You know what I mean? The highest achievement you can ever do. Okay, quadruple. But do you know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to get, don't you? I just look at the football club and I just don't see what kind of, what kind of method we're going to. And this really, really has given me, you know what I mean? It's dampened my spirits, man. And this ain't no personal thing, man. I want what's best for this football club. I've said it from day one. I want what's best for this football club. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, for me, is not that. But John Murtough, Darren Fletcher, even David Beckham now. You know what I mean? All these people coming in, man. It's like Man United paying these people to come in with a PR stunt. They're paying David Beckham to speak on behalf. Or they're paying the media, Sky Sports or whoever, to ask a question and say, you know what, make sure you add that question because the Glazers have paid us. There's something going wrong, man. There's something in the air, man. You know what I mean? And for me, you look at the players we've got right now. How many has he really improved, seriously? You're looking at Luke Shaw, maybe. You're looking at, you know what I mean, giving Martial an opportunity in first season, but then all of a sudden, this season all goes off flat. These guys were getting goals above their expected goals. Mason Greenwood now regress. Rashford's probably another player that is probably stuck on his wings. But how many other players has he really, really progressed? People have come here and done a job. Bruno Fernandes, he would have been sacked. How many times have we said Ole Gunnar Solskjaer could have been sacked? But, somehow clawed it black. He clawed it black in the Premier League. But in reality, he didn't do it in the way it matters the most, the cup competitions. But still, we're giving a new contract to him, 9 million a year, people. I just don't get it, mate. I really don't get it. And I look at the board and I think, what are they trying to achieve? What are they trying to do? What's their kind of, thinking towards this? What are they trying to achieve? Seriously, people, what are the board trying to achieve? I really, really don't get it, people. I really don't. You know what I mean? It stinks of desperation. It stinks of, a lack of ambition for this football club. It stinks of we're happy to be fourth. We're the new Arsenal. I'll be real with you, man. We're the new Arsenal, where the financial side of the business here still runs to perfection. You know what I mean? Arsenal, highest season ticket holders. They pay the highest season tickets. They got one of the best hospitalities. You know what I mean? And they're happy with fourth. As long as the money's coming in to stand concrete. We are that same club. The club now are happy with fourth because then they can fund the NFL Buccaneers, mate. Let's be real, man. Let's not beat around the bush, man. They've got us where they wanted. And that really, really worries me. Excuse me. That really worries me. You know what I mean? So I just have to put it out there, man. And I have to give my assessment of this, you know what I mean? Bayer's coming out now saying, oh, you know what I mean, the club are trying to, detriment my stay here. They want me to sign a deal so they can get more of the club. He's coming out now. His friends are coming out and saying this on his behalf. Something's going wrong, people, There's a lot of rift in the camp now. Donny van der Beek deal. What do we do with that? It's, all his regime has got people thinking and doubting Donny van der Beek's ability. You know what I mean? So Greenwood, his form has regressed now. He probably won't make the Euros. You're looking at Phil Foden in Man City and the level of coaching he's been through. And that's another thing as well. The level of coaching. Why hasn't that changed as well? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer doesn't want to... It's almost as if he doesn't want to succeed with the level of coaches he's brought in. Kieran McKenna, Michael Carrick, come on, man. Mickey Feely was at Australia. Come on, people, man. This is not with it, man. I get you, Ronnie, and I get that you're trying to see that maybe longevity and what Sir Ferguson brought. That's the answer. We're always that kind of traditional club. But clubs don't think like that, man. And this argument to say sacking a manager won't work, it will work, mate. You only got to look at Chelsea. Yes, they've got better structure than us, but the money is there. It's how we've used it. And for almost, I know, all the United fans now are saying, well, we're going to see what this DOF and this football technical director do. You know what I mean? Under a better manager, they're not going to be signing for no reason. You're not going to see an 85 million Harry Maguire or a 50 million Wan-Bissaka, because it won't happen under a top level manager. It won't. It will be what it fits according to his style. Ten Hag, Nagelsmann, they'll bring in players that play for, RB Leipzig. The likes of, is it Subotic or whatever it is, that plays for Austria. You know what I mean? Evan and Kunku. Them kind of players who can fit a system, can fit a style. And this is what we need. Really, we need a coach in this football club. It really, really does. We need a coach that can bring us forward. You know what I mean? And Man United are probably saying, oh, we're looking to smash the clash on Kane. You know what I mean? What sort of nonsense is this as well? We need to be prioritising other places first. Go and get central midfielders. Go and get a centre-back first. And then you can move on the pitch. Because for me, if you ever got the defence sorted out and the midfield sorted out, that's the base of the spine. The striking options, you know what I mean? There's a reason why we're not striking. Cavani was brought in this football club. And that looks like, for me, it looks like a bad decision. 200 grand a week, 10 million in agent fees. You know what I mean? He's always injured. I should have seen it coming, but again, man, the Glazers gas you up, innit? But guys, man, you know what I mean? This is my kind of reaction. Saeed reacts. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is apparently on the verge of getting a new deal. For me, get your comments in below. I'm just kind of, for me, lost for words, man. I really am, man. Even though I've rambled on for the past 10 minutes, I really, really am lost for words. I think for me, it stinks of kind of any lack of ambition from this football club. And when it does, mate, bloody hell, mate, there will be even more of a divide in the camp, mate. Because for me, ultimately, I just don't see him winning trophies. I really don't. You know what I mean? And again, even if he does win the Europa League, I still want him gone, mate. I really, I've had enough, mate. It's like a person that owes you money, and he's like, you know what, just take the money and just don't leave me alone. You know what I mean? They come back to say, I want to pay you that day, and they never pay you. But ultimately, when they do pay you about 2 years later, you say, nah, man, take it, man. You know what I mean? But guys, like the video, subscribe to Saeed TV. We're road to 30k, guys. Please, let's get to 29k first. I think we're about 200-300 away. If you are watching this for the first time, like the video and subscribe to Saeed TV. But we'll be back maybe tomorrow. I might do a daily videos. One tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, we'll just keep doing them. One international breaks over. Let me know what you want to do, what content you want me to do, guys. But guys, that's been Saeed TV, and we'll be back. Take care. Bye-bye and peace.